Hey, my name is Lindsey Queen, and the lesson that I did was over copyright with the students, and I'm going to explain how I followed the Assure model in that lesson now. This was my lesson, Copyright Rules, the Middle School Research Edition. I analyzed the learners. The target audience for this lesson is a group of middle school students, and they've expressed interest in using internet resources for their final project. The students are digital natives, so they use the internet. I don't need to teach that part, but they don't understand or know the copyright rules. This class is taught by Ms. Stewart. She's a reading teacher, and she is also concerned about copyright infringement and internet safety. I started by stating my objectives. I told them to the students. These are my 3 objectives: define copyright, identify and differentiate between copyrighted and non-copyrighted, and then demonstrate knowledge of the copyright rules by applying them to different scenarios. And then I also had a quiz at the end. Strategies. I have lecture, which I have a screenshot here. It's just me giving them a bunch of information. And then in real life, I would pause and answer any questions the students had. I did provide scenarios. They would be presented with scenarios, and we would discuss how to proceed with those scenarios. Here's a sample of one that I went through, and then I gave them like a link to the Creative Commons so they could see how that worked. And then interactive quiz at the end. I'm assessing their learning using that quiz. All right, utilize technology, media, and materials. So I'm doing a Google Slides presentation. So that is technology. And then I also would need like a projector. The students would need Chromebooks or computers of some kind for the quiz. And that will test their knowledge. And then I have sample scenarios so they can apply their knowledge of copyright rules in real life. I'd probably print those out, let them talk about it as a group or as like partners, and then we discuss it as a group. But for the purposes of this, I did it as a whole group discussion. And then I gave them a virtual tour of the Creative Commons website and how you search for things, as well as how you find the citations for those things. I will require learner participation. They will be required to participate in the following ways: listen actively and ask questions as needed, take an interactive quiz to test their knowledge, and apply their knowledge to various scenarios. Evaluate and revise. You mentioned in your video that revising is really not possible here because it's a virtual scenario and we are not actually doing it. But I can evaluate them based on their participation in the discussion, their ability to answer the questions, and then their ability to apply their knowledge to the sample scenarios. I have a rubric here for them, which kind of details how I would be evaluating them. To get a 4 in everything would be demonstrating a deep understanding of copyright rules and can clearly explain them. They are active participants in class discussion, and they are completing the assigned tasks. So they did participate, they did do the quiz, and they did do the scenarios. And then once they do their project with their teacher, they will adhere to the copyright rules in all aspects of the project, including usage of images, videos, and other materials. Thank you.